Do 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 do. 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 Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Ty, and y'all know that theme song. That's the theme to the Addams Family. And y'all know the Addams Family has been around forever. And today I'm here to talk about the new spinoff from the Addams Family, Wednesday. Now, listen, like I said, the Addams Family has been around forever. Started out in 1938. Cartoonist Charles Addams had his cartoon comic strips inside the New Yorker. Then they had a 60s television show, a sitcom. And then in the 80s, I remember, I think that was the 80s, when they had the Nintendo game Festus Quest. I know I'm dating myself, right? And then, of course, in 1991, they had the reboot of the Addams Family, the movie reboot, which everyone kind of looks at that as the source material when it actually isn't. But most people when people mention the Addams Family, they go to those movies, the 1991 movies, as what the Addams Family should be and what they encompass. They base it on the 1991 movie and its sequel, Addams Family Values, which starred the late Raul Julia. It also had Angelica Houston, Christopher Lloyd, and Christina Ricci as Wednesday, and she was like the breakout character. Everybody loved the way she portrayed that character. Then there was the Addams Family cartoon, and then there was even a Broadway play not too long ago. And just recently, I think last year, they had 2 animated films that came out on Addams Family. And like I said, now here we are with a Netflix series. It's 8 episodes of Wednesday, the spinoff of the Addams Family, part of the Addams Family franchise. And it was created I'm sorry, because I ain't doing this again. And it was created by Alfred Goh and Miles Millar, and it was executive produced, and most of the episodes, directed by Tim Burton. And I love Tim Burton and his work and all of that. So now, the premise here is different. It's like I said, it's about Wednesday. It starts off Wednesday confronted some bullies who bullied her brother Pugsy, and she gets in trouble because she releases piranhas onto those kids, and that was kind of funny. So now her parents decide that they're going to take her out of the normal school, that school with, and put her in the school that they went to, which was a school for the outcast, the different people, Nevermore Academy. And that is where the fun begins. Also, you don't see a lot of the Addams Family here because like I said, it is a spinoff, and they are more like recurring characters here, and so you have Catherine Zeta-Jones playing Morticia Addams, Louis Guzman is playing Gomez, and you have Isaac Ordonez playing Pugsy Addams. Now, one of the Addams Family, and what's his name? Fred Emerson from Saturday Night Live is playing Uncle Fester. They have small roles here because this is all about Wednesday. And I know some people criticize that, but again, this is the spinoff. This is Wednesday's thing. Now, what I loved about it is because she got in trouble, they said, we're going to send you to our school. This was our alma mater. And they sent Thing, remember the hand, to spy on her, and her and Thing end up, at the school together. And she is reluctant. She doesn't want to be bothered with this school. Oh, Wednesday's played by Jenna Ortega. She's doing a marvelous job here. She does not want to be bothered with the school. She's just rebelling. She's upset. But then she realizes there's a murder taking place. So she gets very involved in this murder mystery, and there's a connection to her father. So now we have Wednesday, the sleuth, and she's trying to figure out what is going on. And we also see Wednesday having this little love interest going on. And it's a lot of fun. And what I liked were the characters that we are introduced to at the Nevermore Academy, because they're kooky and odd, just like she is. Like I said, we got Wednesday there. Then we have my favorite, which is the Principal Weems, which is played by Gwendolyn Christie. And I believe that's the lady that was on Game of Thrones. I like her as the principal. She's like a shapeshifter and all that. Then we have a young lady who's a siren. We have Wednesday's roommate was one of my other favorite characters. She's this bubbly, cutesy, total opposite of Wednesday. She's colorful and bright and bubbly, and she's a werewolf who hasn't quite morphed into being a werewolf yet, and that's one of the issues her parents have with her mother, especially that she wants her to, turn into this werewolf. We have a student that the siren. I already mentioned the siren. We have a young man who has the Medusa hair. He actually froze himself, turned himself into stone when he looked at himself in the mirror accidentally. You have a vampire. You have a barista who's starts off as a love interest for Wednesday, and there's a whole lot going on there. You have the bullies that don't quite like the outcast. It's a lot of fun because they kind of put in that teen drama thing with the oddness of the Addams family here. And I enjoy that. So now Wednesday's on this mission to solve this murder and get to the bottom of things and see what's going on. And I really had a lot of fun with that. I thought it was a lot of fun. Lots of twists and turns. And we have Christina Ricci here, the I shouldn't say the original, but the Wednesday most people are familiar with from the 1990 movies, playing one of the teachers. And I thought that was great. Wednesday's even seeing a therapist here. It's all so much fun. You get to see Wednesday fight people. You see her in this adventure. It was a lot of fun for me. I enjoyed it. I know there was some that felt like they wanted to see more of the Addams family, the other Addams family members. Perhaps we will see that in season 2 because this show did very well. It's only 8 episodes. It did very well, and they stated that this is the highest rated and the most streamed show on Netflix, even surpassing Stranger Things. And Stranger Things was a big hit for them. So that's pretty cool. So I really enjoyed this. There's a few things, she solved the murder mystery and all that, but there was a character that got killed in here that I'm hoping isn't really dead. And I'm hoping that she comes back next season, and I really do, because that was one of my favorite characters, and that was the principal. They got to bring the principal back. They really do. And I also want to know, because there was like a little cliffhanger at the end where somebody texted Wednesday stating that they were, stalking her and watching her. Who was that? I need to know that. Yeah. But I had a lot of fun with this show. I love the performances. I love the acting. I love the quirkiness. I love the adventure of it. And I sat and enjoyed all 8 episodes. And if you haven't seen it, maybe you will too. But tell me your thoughts if you watched it. Did you enjoy it? What were your thoughts on it? What didn't you like about it if you didn't like it? But that's all I have for now, because I don't want to start rambling, and I'm not going to sit here and go episode by episode with it. But I'm just going to say, check it out. Wednesday on Netflix. Really good show. All right, that's all I got for you. Thank you for watching. I will see you all in the next video.